Libra, what is up? This is Libra's chart. I'm here to do your reading. If it doesn't resonate, check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Now, this is all about you reading, but I am a love reader, so I do tend to go that way. Do like, share, subscribe. It's a new channel. Actually, this is my old channel, but it's going on TikTok, and I do want to say thank you to all my little TikTok subscribers. I know you guys don't get the full videos. You can, though, if you go on my my YouTube channel, okay? But I really appreciate your support. You guys have been supporting me a lot lately, and I appreciate it. I also appreciate my YouTubers. You know, I know there's so many tarot card readers out there, and you guys are probably watching a lot. So, you know, I'm just one of those extra people. But, okay. So, we got fertility. So, you might be pregnant. You might be wanting to get pregnant. You might be wanting to grow something, okay? Whether job, career, friendship, love, whatever, okay? You know, growth is anything, right? The Empress is somebody that is fertile. She's ready to grow. She's abundant. And it's not she, it's divine feminine, right? Okay, but you got finding freedom and financial health. So you are coming into some sort of wealth, maybe coming out of some sort of like poverty or something some sort of hard time, right? You are definitely finding yourself and loving yourself. People might be looking at you. They may be admiring you. Do like, share, and subscribe, you guys. Okay, support, so my channel will grow. Support. Let me make sure you guys can't see my body. Okay, perfect. Sorry, I don't want to be on camera. Okay, I'm in my pajamas, yo. Okay, all right, cool. Anyway, sorry. Freedom. You are releasing something, letting go of someone or something, okay? You could be releasing a job and getting a new job, okay? It's all about stepping into your authority. Trust your intuition. Exercise your freedom of speech. Your destiny awaits. When you release, you attract, and you also become very attractive. Follow your soul is calling. You're surrendering to you have suffered from a great loss. You're about to receive a gift. You have found your fortune and your path. So when you find love in yourself, you will receive, right? Okay, I'm all about that positive thinking, okay? Be smart with money. Professional, financial life will come to a head. So there is something that's coming to a head, okay? There is some sort of financial gain, okay? Let's see what else going on. I'll be pulling tarot cards, and then I'll pull some oracles at the end to get some more information, okay? I'm going to pull a couple of these. You got the Seven of Feathers. Seven of Feathers is the Seven of Swords, warrior. So you may have left somebody to get your freedom, right? Something toxic. Or somebody could be leaving somebody to come towards you. You've got the Lovers, which is the soulmate energy. Now, this is all about loyalty and love. Walk through with confidence and endure. Faith and intuition to all of forms of love. Trust in your power of love. Trust, communication, harmony. Okay, it looks like you might be coming together with somebody. Family, friends, lovers, right? Whatever you want. But there is this soul family vibe going on here, okay? And then you got the Page of Acorns, which is the Page of Wands. New beginning messages, new ideas, starting a new venture, positive, high possibilities, young at heart, free-spirited. There's that very young energy of like new relationship, if you want it, right? And then you've got the Four of Shells, which is the Four of Cups. There's a new approach, solving problems, renewed opportunities, passion brings action, rest and meditation, soul searching, reflection, and refocus. So you might be starting anew, right? Rebuilding, maybe starting a new connection here, okay? But it could have been a missed opportunity. This could come out of nowhere, okay? Or this job could be coming out of nowhere, or a raise or something like that, right? Look at you, standing in your power, having the strength to move forward, having the strength to leave this behind, right? When you love something and you leave it behind, it's not easy, right? But I also see there could have been some sort of conflict. You got the Two of Wands. There's a decision that needs to be made. People might be fighting for your attention. Then you've got the Knight of Wands. Standing up for yourself. Having boundaries. Keep fighting. Don't give up. Do not. Right before we're about to manifest, you guys, we give up. Do not give up. You're about to receive. You've got the Hangman and the Strength. This is about taming the beast. Looking at things from a different perspective. A strength and a bond. You got Pisces, Leo here. Knight of Swords, communication at the bottom of the deck. Someone could be watching you, and you could have tamed their beast, right? They could have walked away with that Seven of Swords. They could have ghosted you, but they've been watching you. And there's a lot of reversals. I don't read reversals on generals just because the energy is so potent anyway. But there's a need to get balanced. There's a need that things are a little bit imbalanced, okay? And then you got the Three of Pentacles. You could work with this person. You could start a new business here. You could be becoming an entrepreneur, something creative you're going towards. Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration, right? You got the Six of Cups and the Temperance. So this may have been a long time. You could have had some sort of, oh, look at that, Ace of Wands. Yeah, new beginning, Temperance, two soulmates coming together, two energies coming together as one, Six of Cups, nostalgia, memories. This person's had a lot of internal conflict. They could have been not ready for a connection as well with that Page of Wands. For some of you, you're going back to a past job or something that you did in the past, okay? And you've been thinking about it for a long time. Or you could be starting to work with somebody that you worked with in the past that you may have gotten an argument with, but you guys are coming back together. Okay, let's keep pulling. What's going on with this? You got a lot of major cards. I've been noticing, look at that. Page of Pentacles, somebody wanting to apologize. They want to come back, okay? And then you've got the Strength. There's a strength in this bond. Look at that Ace of Wands. There's definitely a new passionate beginning for you guys. You got the Devil. When you release, you attract. It's just freaking how it goes, man. Okay, and then let's see what's going on here. Look at that. Knight of Cups. Someone coming in, offering their cup, wanting to ask you on a date, wanting to collaborate, coming back around. Could be online, could be at a distance, could be literally across the world, right? Everyone's going to have a little bit of a different story. What's going on with the Temperance? Sorry, I feel like I'm monotone tonight. Sorry about that. Look at that. Damn. And you know what? I just did someone's reading, Gemini, and they had two aces on the table too. Aces are coming in right now during this retrograde. There are new beginnings. This is new career. This is new job, inheritance, a practical new beginning with the communication. You could have a choice between two people. You've got the Eight of Wands, communication, fast-moving energy. Could have been stagnant. Let's pull some other cards and see what's going on. What's going on for Libra? How can I help them? How can I guide them for the God? What do they need to know? I'm just going to pull four. There's one. Intuition, heart songs, telepathic connection, inner knowing. Most of you already know who this is. You already know the connection's here. You feel it in your bones. You're dreaming about them. You're seeing them. Let's say you're walking down the street and you see somebody, you're like, holy shit, that's them. It's not them. That is Spirit saying hello. You know, when Spirit keeps like making you think about somebody and science synchronicities, that person is your person, right? But you need to release the person. This person's trying to listen to their intuition. They may be telepathically trying to connect to you. They do have an inner knowing, okay? They're in pain. They're in regret. They're also afraid. They're cautious. They're longing for you. They're craving you. You might even be feeling the pull, right? Let's see. Let's get another one. One more. One more. Thank you. Actually, there's two more. Past life. Yeah, look at that. Six of Cups. Past life. Deja vu. Repeating patterns. Karmic lessons. This person had to learn lessons. Okay? They could have missed an opportunity with that Four of Cups right there on the shelves of the overall energy. And then you've got karma. They had to learn karma. There was something they had to learn. And at the bottom of the deck, we got bitterness, resentment, anger, hurt, wounded. This person could have had inner wounds they needed to heal. And you could be even hurt, right? Because this person ghosted you. Okay, just follow your intuition, you guys. Let go, release, work on yourself. This is going to bring the energy in, right? Everyone's on a different timeline, okay? So you're either in this energy, coming into this energy, or like in the middle of this energy, right? All right, let's see what else is going on for Libra. How can I help them? How can I guide them for the God? What do they need to know? Please hit that like button, you guys. I'm trying to get these YouTube to freaking put out my videos. Liquid courage. This person could have had a drinking problem or suppressed their feelings with drinking. There is music. You are connecting through music. And I'm not sure if that's online or if like At night, you're listening to music. This person might be drinking and listening to music. They're going to do it. Okay, they're trying to get liquid courage even. They might even stop by your house if they know where you live. Ex-lover on the bottom of the deck, memories, past love. It says music, snake charmer, harmony, and melodies. It says bravery, confidence, intoxicated, odd behavior. So this person could have like some odd behavior because they feel something they've never felt before, right? Okay, they could have thought the grass was greener on the other side, and they could have been at a crossroads, and they chose wrong. It's never wrong, right? Because we always learn lessons, right? We got to do our karma first, right? You can't bring old shit into a healthy relationship, right? Secret crush. Some of you guys know who this is. You feel it in your bones, okay? Some of you do not know who this is, okay? Some of you, this person ghosted you and picked somebody else, okay? They were at a crossroads, and they made a decision. Some of you have multiple choices coming in, and you're going to have to take your time, okay? Some of you haven't even went through this energy, and you're about to go through it, and it's going to be a journey, right? Just make sure you stand in your power and realize your worth, and don't put up with bullshit, right? All right, Libra, God bless.